All right, we're coming to we got about 3-4 hours left for the opening round in the 2020 St. Patrick's Day tournament. And I'm going to check out the Kings of Golf 3, Kings of Golf 2, and Kings of Golf 1 and see where we're at as far as how many people are on track for the weekend round and what our scores are. So let me check out the Kings of Golf 3. Let me do my club card trading when I go from account to account so I can make sure I get this done. So let's see what my options are today. See where we're at. What do we got here? Spitfire, Nirvana, and a Houdini. Got to go with the Spitfire. I'm working in this account. I'm working pretty much exclusively on epics. I've got all of my rares up to level 8. There's a couple of my rares that I'm working on to get to level 9. I was working on the extra mile, the Hornet and the Guardian, but I'm not too concerned with the Hornet and the Guardian if they're the best option. But I've been pretty much working on epics, using those club cards to help those epics. So every day you can get 3 epics that you like, and that's big. So let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at as far as clan-wise goes. We are currently in second, and we are going to, let's see how many people they've got in their clan. They got 16 people. We'll see how we go after the tournament because we're a tournament clan, so we will see how that rolls. So how many people we got? We got 22, and we've got 1, 2 that didn't play. So we've got 22. And let me grab a piece of paper here and keep some notes. 22 people. So in 3, we had 22 people. We had, I already forgot, 2 people that didn't play. And this week, just with the corona and everybody doing their thing, people are in different modes. So we try and have everybody play, but right now everybody's going through an issue. So it may get to the point where we're all at home and all we have to do is play. So let's kind of check out some scores here. So we got PMAR minus 22. That should make it. So just checking my accounts, and let's go back. So in my 99 account, which plays in a rookie pro, I've moved it up to the pro bracket. It's got upper developed T4 clubs. I moved it up to pro. It takes a minus 19. Where are we at the top here? Minus 28's at the top. So minus 23. So this isn't a rookie master. So rookie, I have no idea. Rookie pro. In my rookie pro, it's 19 to get in. In my rookie expert, in my 77 account, there's probably going to end up being 3 people at 21 that make it, but that's going to put about 9 people at 21 out. So it could get to the point. There's 10 people down at the bottom, and I counted half of them getting up to 21 or better. And so it could actually, if a bunch of them hit 22s, it could be 22 or better to get in. And then in rookie masters, we're looking at minus 23. So kind of looking at your ranges. So if you've shot, so it could just depend on your bracket. If you came in with a minus 22, I think in most brackets, you're going to have a really decent shot of getting in, unless it's a rookie masters. And here it's just because everybody here's got great clubs. Everybody here is $1 billion player and they're playing down a rookie. So everybody here's got great stuff. That's what always cracks me up. People go, well, if I had your clubs, I could win too. Well, that would be if you live in a vacuum and you were the only person in the bracket. But when you're in a bracket with 99 other people that have the same stuff as you, anything you can do, they can do. So shooting a 22, I think in most brackets is probably going to get you in. Guess 37 minus 20. That might be iffy depending on your bracket. If you're in a rookie or a rookie pro, that might get you in. Minus 15, Robert. That is probably not going to cut it. That's okay. Great effort, Robert. Great effort playing in a tournament. We continue to work on that. Minus 32 with captain. Oh my gosh. Minus 32 captain. That is a winning score right there. I think that in most of the brackets, I mean, realistically, minus 22 is the minimum, but we're seeing there are tons of holes to pick up. If you pick up all 3 of the par 4s and pick up the eagle on hole number 9, and you do that on both sides, you're at minus 30. And the par fives offer two of the par fives, because the last hole is just getting an eagle. The first par five and the mid par five, you have an Albie shot. And you've got, depending on which way the wind's blowing or how high the wind's blowing on the par threes, you've got shots, especially on hole number one, which I wouldn't have believed at the beginning of the week, but hole number one is probably your best shot of getting a hole in one. But there are tons of other opportunities, but just getting the par fours and hole number 9 puts you at 30. So I think the way that this is going to play out is that in some brackets you may hit a 30 and you got in a tough bracket and you got some people that shot the 32s and you come in fourth. But I do think if you shoot a minus 30, you're in the hunt. And at the very least, you're going to win a bracket or you're going to win a banner. But you're giving yourself a serious shot at a win. And anything higher than a 30, you're giving if you lose with you shoot this in the weekend round and you lose, you got beat. You need to congratulate that person. It sucks, but that is awesome. That is an awesome score, captain. Minus 26, and that might be the highest in any of our clans. I know there's several minus 30s, but that 32 might be the highest. Clash Hero, minus 26. Lowrider, minus 22. Good scores, guys. Minus 25, Marine Boy. Minus 30, Jaker. Nice score, Jaker. So let's put some minus 30s here so we can see where we're at. Jaker, minus 30. Yes, minus 23. Nice round. Black Dragon, minus 24. Minus 23, Jake. That's in Mike D's practice account. Minus 30, 88. And that is Kyle's practice account. Nice rounds. Minus 24, Dunner 4. Another Dunner, minus 28. Nice rounds. Andy Hatter, minus 24. Nice round, Andy. I got to play Andy here a week or so ago in some friendlies. The first time we played and stuff. Very, very good. Nice score, Elizabeth, minus 25. My auto account, Kyle, is also, I am so busy that I'm only going to have time to play 2 accounts. I'm playing 77 and 99 this week just so I can demo low-level stuff and demo my upper-level stuff for you guys. So Kyle has stepped up and he's playing odd and came in with a minus 27. Very nice. And he did it the last minute and just took it and ran it through there. Minus 22, Top Cat. That should get you in. Minus 27, Nutch. That should get you in. UK Reaming, minus 25. That's Terry. Good job, Terry. All right, so let me switch over to, so it looks like pretty much there's a couple people there that may not make the weekend round, but it looks like we've got a good solid, 18 or 19 people going into the weekend round, which is a super good percentage. That's about 90% of the people in the clan are going to make it. So that's very good. So let me switch accounts here real quick, and I'll switch over to the Kingz of Golf 2. Hold on one second. All right, logging into my 99 account. So I finished up my round here. So let's look at the, this is Rookie Pro bracket, 26 at the top. And once again, I'm the minus 30 is 6 perfect shots on those par 4s into the cup. Not trying to go for it in one, just trying to get up there and put yourself in your minimum short iron and getting on and picking up hole number 9. And you're looking at a 30, and I'm not messing up here except on those par 4s. I'm not hitting it perfect. This is the first time all week that I screwed up on hole number 9, and it wasn't with the second shot. I tanked the drive. But it's this tournament really boils down to 6 perfect shots and picking up hole number 9. And you can get that done. So let's go check out the Kingz of Golf 2 and see where we're at here. And we'll see how we do bracket-wise. So we've been, up to this point, we've been doing very well as far as winning our brackets and doing very well in them, but we are in expert now. So this is our first month in expert. We're not a grinding clan. So just playing in tournaments, we're going to start to see where we may not get up to the top, but we've picked up that 4th bag, and that's huge for our clan. Huge. Because starting a new clan out and trying to work it up and starting that first month with 1 bag blows. We'll see where we end up. So I want to look at that 2,100. Yeah, we're going to have pretty good scores here. So we got we'll have a pretty good shot because we're so many people playing in tournaments. So we got 44 players. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 players not in. So we had 44, 10 not in. So we had 34 who made the weekend or made the opening round. So let's check out some scores here and see where we're at. We know what we should be looking for. Minus 21. That's Rick S. 311. And that could, just depending on what bracket it's in, that could get in. But that's going to be right there. It's going to be close. Denman. Minus 16. That will probably not make it. Good effort, though, Denman. Anytime we play in tournaments, the deal is if you don't make the weekend round, that's our goal. My goal is to help you guys make the weekend round. But if you don't, I've played in tournaments where I didn't make the weekend round. 3 tournaments ago, I didn't make the weekend round. So it doesn't. You can come in with the best of intentions and have a bad day, and it's on the wrong day, and you not make the weekend round. And so it happens to all of us. So don't hang your head high. You attempted to play, and there's a ton of people that don't even play. Darren, minus 26. Nice round. Andy, 99. Minus 26. Timmy Jett, minus 19. Once again, it may or may not make it, just depending on bracket. Minus 24. Those 26s are great scores, guys. Minus Patriots, number 1. Minus 30. Now we got another person to add to the minus 30 trip. So we got Patriots. Patriots, number 1. See who our top people coming into the weekend are. Minus 17. Unless you're in a rookie, and I have no idea what it is down there. You could be in one of those brackets down there, and that, but that's probably not going to make it. The Dazzler, minus 24. Desperado, minus 23. Muscle Up 68, minus 24. Graham, no. We have some new members here. So I'm not good, and I'm not good's better than I'm not good. So I'm not good usually makes the weekend round. So I'm expecting that will be a weekend round trip right there. Get at it. I'm not good. Joe 90, minus 23. Joe, minus 23. Hitman Can, minus 20. Minus 28 for Curtis. Great round, Curtis. Dan Glebitz, minus 25. Guest, 914. Minus 27. J-Mize, number 3. And the best you can get on on that one is an eagle. I mean, there is an Albie shot, but never use the word Albie on that hole. That's Glenn Monarch hole number 3. You should never use the word Albie. Obviously you could get an Albie, but it's not in the realm. It's Mikey, minus 15, and they're on track for 15, 16, 17. And if they just finished it out, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they can pick up the eagle on 7 or the eagle on 9. They can put themselves into the weekend round. So they stay at it. It's Mikey. You got this. Hazy Guy, minus 21. Depends on bracket. Minus 22. Depends on bracket. But that's going to probably get you in unless you're in a rookie masters bracket. Minus 23. Scott. Chip. Ball Boy. Minus 25. And that's Scooby's practice account. 99, my practice account. Minus 26 coming in. Albie. And you still got time, Albie. So we still have time. Some players may have time to get in. We still have over 3 hours. So we still got time for some that haven't finished up yet. Too many Dunners. 26. Big Al. 25. Scott. Cheap. 22. That should probably get you in. Minus 18 for Guest. 206. That may or may not make it, just depending on bracket. It's probably not, but maybe. Golf Clasher. Minus 21. In most brackets, that will probably make it. Brian. Minus 19. Tip. Minus 26. Great rounds, guys. Very nice. So it looks like most of the 34, there's probably 3 or 4 accounts there that aren't going to make it. So we're looking at about 30. So we're looking at about 75%, somewhere in that neighborhood, 70% of the clan making it into the weekend round. And that's really, I mean, as a clan, you know, we want to try and promote everybody to do good, but my focus is trying to help everybody, not just in my clan, but all my listeners, try and get everybody into the weekend round, every single tournament. That's the goal. That's my goal. And once you can stabilize your game and get into the weekend round, then it's all about trying to work your way up the charts into the top 10 every week. All right, hold on. Let me switch over to the Kingz of Golf and let's see how they're doing. All right, we'll get into my 77 account and see how it's rolling. I was in 2 and 1. We'll see. Nobody yet. Captain has got the high score so far. He's at minus 32. We got 3 people at 30 with Jaker 88 and Patriots number 1. Let me open up some of these chests real quick. Clear out those spots. A lot of the club card stuff is time and grade, so just opening up a lot of free chests and pin chests over the years. Let me do my club card training. Let's see what my options are here. I'm so close on I'm like within 2 cards on my Nirvana and my Rapier of getting them to level 8. And I'm like 50 cards on my Hornet for maxing it out. Thor's Hammer, Guardian, got to go with the Epic. I don't see the Thor's Hammer very often, and got to get cards for that when you can. Getting your Thor's Hammer. Your Thor's Hammer doesn't show its true potential until you get to level 5. It's usually for them, but when it gets to level 5, that's when the Thor's Hammer goes, hey, remember me? And smacks you up beside the head. Let's see where the tournament is as far as in a rookie expert bracket. Shot a minus 30 coming in. Should give me good tiebreakers. And here we're at the minus 21. So like I said, there's a few minus 21s that aren't in it right now. And I'm anticipating that there's probably going to be at least 3 or 4 of these minus 21s that make it. There's about 10 people down at the bottom, and we got 10 slots here. So we've got room. So there are going to be a few of the minus 21s that don't make it. So that's encouraging news for those of you that shot a minus 21. You may eke in. And I will tell you that there was when I first started, especially when I was playing an expert, there was times when I was like, I can't count how many times I was the 50th person in the bracket, and it would have only taken one more person to knock me out. So I know the feeling. That's why getting your game stabilized so you're playing consistent, and you can, those top 20s, you can avoid having to stress to try and get in. Let's see how we're doing in the league. We'll be way down at the bottom. Normally at this time, I'm surprised that we're at 93rd. Usually we're in the 96th or 97th before the first tournament in it, and we will pop up. Usually, just depending on the bracket we're in, how strong it is, we can go anywhere from the high 30s to the low 60s, and then we will drift down as the week goes on into like the 70s, 80s, and then we'll bounce back up after the next tournament, and usually end up we're pretty much at where we're going to stay at with Expert 3. Because we're not a grinding clan, we're probably going to always be an Expert 3. So that's perfect for us. We are an Expert 3 clan. I mean, that's where we need to be. All right, let's see how many players we've got in the main clan. We got 44. So we got the same amount here as we got in Kingz of Golf 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that did not make the opening round. That puts us down to 36. Let's check out some scores here. Green Cheese is still playing. Looking at a 3 at the end, or even a 2. That's 23 or 24, so that'll definitely get you in. Great job, Green Cheese. Pats fan. I know this is going to be a great score right here, so let's see. Minus 32. Minus 32, Pats fan. Look at that. Picking up all the par 4s. Got a hole-in-one on one. And that was a beautiful round on the front, straight across. 3 hole-in-ones on the front. All the par 4s. and picking up hole number 9. That was a monster front 9. I mean, that was a monster front 9. Very nice. Very nice. Galvanize, minus 23. My 77 account coming in at minus 30. So let me write me down here so we can figure out where we're at here. DSD 59. What was that score? I was looking at the name trying to remember how to say it. Minus 27. 2-putt dump. Minus 27. Nice rounds. GC Zerk. Minus 22. That should get you in. Jake Easy. Minus 26. Nice round, Jake. Have a Dig Bick. Minus 21. Depends on bracket. Play with it. Minus 29. Very nice round. I think that's the only minus 29 we've got here. So minus 29. Play with it. Filling up our top 10. Sean. 21, 21, 21. 21, 21, 21. Duke playing in pro. Minus 19. I'm not sure what the scores are to get you in pro. That might be enough to get you in pro. Jason. Minus 23. Mike D. Minus 22. Had a rough round. But that should get you in, Mike. I mean, because I think Mike plays in a Ricky Expert bracket, and that should get him in. Jamie playing an Expert. May not have time to finish his round. Minus 5, and I'm not sure what it takes to get in an Expert. Jamie is our resident Expert. G-Dub. Minus 20. Lynx. Minus 25. Briggsy. Minus 22. Ryan Chastity. And it's actually Ryan Chastity. I always say Chastity, but sitting here looking at it, it's actually Ryan Chastity. Minus 25. Nice round. Flip. Minus 28. Nice round, Flip. Anouk Soon. Minus 24. The Beginning 2. Minus 22. Keith. Minus 22. Those all look like good rounds that'll get you in. Beanie. Still got time to play. He's playing his round. Not on right now, but they still got time to play. Minus 20 Ed. May or may not. Terry. Minus 20. Same thing. Steven. Minus 16. Where were you on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on the, so 10 on the front. So pick it up a little, and you have picked it up a little on the back. That goose egg on 4 is a killer, but you can still get it up there to make the weekend round. And that's what's all important here. Scooby. Minus 23. Getting it done, Scoob. Scoob just went back to work. He works seasonal, and he works 9 months out of the year, and so they are slammed right now. BP 13. Minus 23. I'm surprised he had enough time to play 2 accounts. Kyle's playing right now. He got minus 15 on the front and trying to repeat it on the back. And Kyle has been eagling hole number 3. He's got that hole dialed in. And he's doing the same shot I'm doing. It's just he keeps hitting it perfect in there, and I keep not. Joe Golf. Let's see what Joe got done. Minus 30, Joe. Awesome job, Joe. Joe Golf. Writing you down on the list, buddy. Dunner. Minus 30. Oh, my gosh. Minus 30, Dunner. Great rounds, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Paw. Minus 24. Leonard. Minus 31. Ooh, we got the minus 31. Sir Planets and People, Leonard. That was a nice round. And Leonardo. Sorry about that. Leonardo and I Bleed Green are newer players to the clan. I Bleed Green was on vacation, and we were talking on chat, and he watches the channel and asked if we had room, and got him in the clan. There we go. Let's see what you did. Let's see what you got here. And I can't see your score, damn it, because you're at the bottom of the deal. Let's see what you got in the front, and that'll kind of give us an idea. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the front. Not sure if the rounds, you got all 18 of them in there. So definitely making the weekend round, it looks like. So, and came in with a great qualifying round. So I think we got some good stuff here. So let's see where we're at as far as like clan wide, all three clans. We've got 2 people at 32. We got Captain and Pat's Fan. There are gold and silver players right now. Leonardo with minus 31. That makes up our top 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got Dunner, Jaker, 88. Pat's number 1, my 77 account, and Joe Golf at 30. That's 6 plus those 3. And we've got, I think, Play With It was the only one that shot a minus 29. So that makes up our top 10. So our top 10, as far as clan-wise goes, is minus 30 to minus 32. And when you look at the scores that I think it's going to take to win in the weekend round, those are the ranges we need to be in. So there's a lot of players in our clan that I know that can do really well in the weekend rounds. But right there, if we were in the weekend round right now, that's 10 potential wins as a clan, and that's huge. Very, very nice. I think when the weekend round comes around, we're going to see a bunch of banners, and I'm really surprised at the scores that I'm seeing across the board in the brackets. I'm really surprised because I know that in the brackets itself, when the week started off, talking about, like, I'm always big at the beginning of the week talking about what our minimum score should be. And minus 22 being the minimum score, and here the minus 22 goes to 30th place. And that's just minus 11 aside. That's not picking up hole number 9. That's not picking up any of the par 4s. That's not picking up anything. And there are 6 super makeable par 4 shots here that are 100% layup shots to the cup or to the spot. And then you have a minimum short iron or a maximum wedge into the hole, and all you have to do is hit it perfect. The wind adjustments we have on those holes are spot on. And if you can pick up hole number 9, you're looking at the minus 30. So I'm really surprised with all of the areas that we have that we can pick up shots, that we're having this big separation between the people at the top and where most people are landing. So I really think that as far as clan wise goes, and the Kingz of Golf people are going to do very, very well this tournament. And for those of you that watch the channel that are in other clans, if you're like looking at the shots that I'm taking and working those numbers, working that stuff out for your clubs, I think that you're going to have a very good weekend round. And I am really surprised that there isn't more people that are up there in the 28s and higher. But looking at 10 people already in our clan in the opening round that are 29 or higher, plus the 28s that were out there that were in the clan, it's going to be an awesome weekend round for a lot of players. And I wish everybody good luck, and take deep breaths and remember to play these one hole at a time. Don't get discouraged. Try not to kill your rounds on these par 3s and the par 5s. We have opportunities to get hole-in-ones on these par 3s, but there's 2 of the par 3s that you need to have a game plan going in because of the way the wind is. And there's ways to work around that and have contingency plans. So if it doesn't work out one way, you've got another. But don't kill yourself on these par 5s. Your opportunities here to get great scores in this particular tournament are on all 3 of the par 4s and hole number 9. And I think everybody could have a really good one. So I will catch you at the end of the weekend round. It doesn't start until 1 o'clock in the morning with the time change. And so I'm going to set an alarm. I'll probably go to bed early because I am wiped out. I'm probably going to get done right now and go right to bed. And I'll set an alarm for 1 o'clock, 12:45, and jump up at 12:45 and log into both of my accounts and get into a bracket and then go immediately back to sleep. And try and get into it. The bracketing thing, it's just on how you want to play it. I like to get in brackets early. I like to get it started, and it helps me out too because when I'm playing, then I'm at the bottom and I can work my way up to the top, and it's good for the videos. I never go look at the top. I just try and play my score, but I will get into a bracket early tonight and then go back to sleep. All right, have fun. Stay safe out there. Just a little note. I mean, we talk about Golf Clash and we don't talk about the real world too much. I try and keep it more on focus because I'm trying to help you guys not necessarily teach how to play the game, but to help make your game better, to set you up for success. But we have this stuff that's going on with the coronavirus. Everybody knows about it. It's not a secret. And just stay safe out there. The contact stuff with other people, making sure you keep your hands clean. If you're coming in contact with stuff, carrying stuff with you so that you can clean your hands when you get back in your car, wiping your stuff down. Staying at home is a great idea, and having less contact with the outside world so that we can get through it, because it's an issue. And right now, especially here in the United States, it doesn't, we're still in kind of the infancy stage of it, and it doesn't look, right at the second, it's like, what's the big deal? But the numbers are going up super fast. Just here in the last week, we've 2.5 times more people have gotten it. And so it could become a really big issue. So just stay safe out there. We want all the people that listen to the channel and are in our clans, and all the people, you're all just stay safe out there. And I'll catch you on the weekend round. Thanks for watching.